And we're back with the answer to the tiebreaker in Doom Master Edition. Why did I choose this instead of Mega Man? This was asked for in the comments section on the YouTube channel. Mega Man was just something I felt like doing, but we have an answer. So, where did we leave off? That's a good question. For those of you who are new to what this is Doom on the PlayStation 1, but this is like it's a user pack of levels. It starts initially as reconstructions of the levels that were previously skipped from Doom 1 and Doom 2 originally in the official release. But now, this has gone farther, and we're well beyond the missing levels of Doom 1 and 2. Now we're getting into stuff from John Romero's Sigil, a little bit more of what was missing from Final Doom, etc. Holy sound. Oh, June. Okay, let's... Thankfully, we caught that right now. Thanks for letting me know, Alex. Also, welcome back. Farrell, hey, what's up, Farrell? Farrell says, I was late to the poll, but now you have a three-way tie. I did see that. And don't worry, Mario Painbox is now, like, back on the table. You could say Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero beat me back to it. Would you believe I kept playing that after last stream? I'm actually farther in that game than I've ever been. Right. I need to find load game. So where the hell is that on the PlayStation version? Hell Mountain. Okay, yeah, we were just done the Icon of Sin, and Hell Mountain. That might be a sigil map? Yellow key, yellow door. Oh, wow. Okay, audio levels are looking better now. Sorry about that opener. Everything should be okay. Let's... want to check one more weapon. Actually, two more. Okay, we should be good. But by all means, guys, let me know when something is amiss. I will be happy to fix it. Assuming I can. Easily my favorite thing about this particular version... I suppose I should explain the version that I'm using. Because yes, this is the PlayStation 1 version of Doom, but this is launching through a PC port called PsyDoom. And it's the best way you can possibly play the PlayStation 1 version. Even better than playing it on original hardware. Because you can make it run just like original hardware. And the thing that makes it better is you can use normal twin-stick controls. You can use the traditional PS1 controls if you want, because, you know, this will load in a PlayStation 1 if you put it in there. But to deny yourself better controls, why would you do that? Woo! Farrell says someday. What's it been now? 11 months since the pain box? Has it really been that long? I mean, I don't doubt it. And to be fair, the pain box, I think, has the most segments per any single game on the entire channel. Maybe that's all the more reason to keep that on the table as a regular option. To go back. I still remember very vividly the, no, it wasn't a ghost house, because it was from Mario 3, but it was a castle, and there were keys, and I couldn't find the last key, and it was just making me mental. Right, that clearly says red key. That clearly says I'm low on bullets. There, that went a little better. I actually, Farrell, am quite excited to get the pain box going again. I was playing a lot of Mario 3 last night, and I was like, shit, I miss me some Mario. Maybe I need some more of that in my diet for right now. Wait, I don't need to go back up there. Also, by the way, loved your Fax Anadu stream. Now I know so much more about that game, and now that Captain N episode is so much funnier because of how much it's like, did you even read the instruction manual? I don't think you did, Mr. Writers of this episode. Oh, that's a big one. Let me just take care of these dudes here. Alex says, so, asking an opinion about some of my slice of life. I have a group of friends where teasing is kind of normal, so is giving flowers to a girl as a comedic relief in friendly manner considered romantic. Like, the situation is as follows. We just talk, maybe argue. She tells me again for the third time to be forgiven, I need to buy her flowers. And then she proceeds to say, you don't have the balls to buy me some. And then boom, flowers in her face. Hope that's not too much. I think that's just matching the energy you've been given, honestly. Alex's worst case scenario, she wins the argument too, which I can't let happen. Well, sounds like the choice has already been made. I can't see that ending badly, given the social dynamic you're describing. It might actually be the correct answer. Woohoo! Okay, good. No, the levels are still saying nice and sound. So it occurred to me, you know, firing in an empty room is a perfectly cromulent test, but this is Doom. You gotta be checking your volume while you're fighting monsters. Bro says, thanks. I have no idea how I beat that game back in the early 90s as a kid. Oh man, there's so many NES games like that. Like, I think to keep it, well, about the same genre, Castlevania 2. I don't know how many years that took me. I really don't. But, oh my god, that game just kept me spinning in circles. And then I got to a point where I could just, you know, casually run through it like it's nothing. Of course, I pick it up now and I'm right back where I started. Like, what? What do you mean, the graveyard duck? I should have put King Elvis of the Elves in the thumbnail. You should have. It would have been perfect. God, and the fact that he even talked like Elvis. I mean, don't design a character like Elvis unless he's going to talk like him too, right? You know, go all in. So I'm glad they did, but my God. What a time to be alive. Okay, now we still only got the yellow key, so I don't need that red switch. Alex says, this is the only game where bigger FOV doesn't help because those pixels can be everything. That's true. You know, I don't often play that much with FOV on my FPS. In some cases, I found it helped. But, you know, I don't find it, like, essential. And there's definitely is a point of too much FOV. I do find pushing it up just a tiny, tiny bit with, like, Doom 2016 and Eternal, though, make it feel so much faster. Even though it's not. Ooh, blue key. What just opened? Okay, what we obviously need to do is save. What if I just run past you two? Ha 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 ha! Suckers! Alex says, I've seen Eternal runs where you could see everything, even yourself. Oh yeah, I've seen those too! That's funny, like when they get Doom Guy like crawling around in the wall, and you see like the giant arms that are on the player model. Whoa! Those runs are utter madness. I don't understand how they see anything with the FOV that high. But, like, they've got the game down to, like, mathematical equations happening in their head. He was not doing a very good job getting in the way of those shotgunners like I wanted him to. Wait a minute, we beat that level. That's a perfectly good time to save. Vivisection. I think that's a sigil level? Oh boy. I am not sure now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, that's pantsing. That's something I really ought to know. I could also be thinking of Sigil just because Sigil's the last Doom WOD I was playing. Well, seriously, anyway. There are parts of it that, like this, that make me think of No Rest for the Living. Ow, ow, ow. Frickin' chain gunners. I want that key. Yep. That is exactly how that would go. Now you got me thinking of doing, or just, you know, playing Eternal again. But I keep, like, here's the thing about going back to Eternal. Dark Ages just keeps giving. Like with the Horde mode updates. And then what I'm finding is I just completed my latest loop. When I start a new game, I turn the game up like 10% speed. Now I'm up to, my current plays, I'm at 160% speed. And every time it's like a new game. Absolutely perfect trilogy. Doom 2016, Eternal, and Dark Ages. Ha! Take that! What up, Dan Farrell? Hey, Verducci man! What's going on, man? Good to have you as always. That's the yellow key. I want the red key. Or, you know, the blue one would have been nice, too. Zoom Eternal, as some people call it. Yeah, the way you can fling yourself around. And, of course, the dashes and, like, there's just something so addicting about Eternal's movement and combat. Imps aren't supposed to survive Super Shotgun Blast. Thank you, Mr. Nightmare Imp. They're also such a menace in the Dark Ages. They're always just knocking me off. Alex says, I wonder when you will return to the Dark Ages to do custom Horde mode levels. I would do that anytime, man. That would be a perfectly wonderful way to just go with any session. If that's something of interest to people, then I would happily do Horde mode levels anytime. Heck, maybe Pandemonium runs. That could be something. That could be something. That is fun to do. I mean, that's right in the same along the same vein as playing a roguelike. So, I mean, let's face it, the combat unfolds differently enough. It's basically maybe a roguelite. But yeah, if there's interest in more Dark Ages, I will happily provide. This is the start of the level. No wonder this teleporter's not taking me anywhere. And that's another donut. But at least we're not at 19 health. So you know what? That's a perfectly good time. Stop going back to the start, dunce cap. Except there's actually no other way? What am I missing? Well, I could use that. And that's a yellow door. Oh! That door I didn't open. Amazing how long things like that will just stay outside of my field of vision. It's like I was saying earlier. I see the obvious path, and I just do not take it. Good thing I saved. Benucci says, you're 2 people away from 100. Come on, tell your friends, guys, to sub. I tell them. I do. Maybe if I opened up the community. Because, like, this week I got a community button. That's new to me. No idea what to do with it, but I guess the worst thing I could do is turn it on and see. It's just one of those, hey, wait a minute. That option wasn't there before. Where did you come from? Alright. Now, before everything goes south at the hands of commandos... Commandos I can't see. Are you shitting me? No wonder I can't see them. They're fucking nightmare commandos. Nightmare commandos. Oh boy. So the naming convention when you give something Nightmare in Classic, that started with Doom 64's Nightmare Imp. Or wait, no. PlayStation 1 introduced that imp. Ah. But then 64 carried it on, and basically it turns it semi-invisible, but mostly black, and it doubles its HP. Makes everything that becomes a nightmare an actual nightmare. Now, previously, on the PS1, that was limited to imps and specters. But in this diabolical set of levels, anything could be given the nightmare buff. I've seen nightmare pain elementals. I don't like them. Pain elementals should not be allowed to take that much punishment. Alex has also questioned, why does my news say Americans discovered how to air out rooms via German technique with the windows? What? What is so German about opening your window to air the place out? Oh my god. Nightmare Commandos? Yeah, I was just as shocked as you are, Alex. Add them to the Dark Ages DLC. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Hugo did that. He did tell us the Archvile's coming back. In no uncertain terms. That's gonna be neat. Can't wait to see what his parry attack ends up being, or even if he gets one. You know what? I kind of low-key hope he doesn't get one. Just keep him that unmitigated fucking terror rolling around the battlefield. Yeah. Yeah, do that. Panucci Man says new level unlocked. Yeah, for now. There's going to be even more levels later. Farrell says the community thing is kind of like Discord, but for YouTube. Really? Okay. Well, that sounds like it probably would be to my benefit to turn on. Alex says, Archie? That's right. That's right. Hugo said it in his last Doom stream. Which is fun. Now that he's done with the Dark Ages, he's just gone on to play more classic Doom, and I love that. Also a man after my own heart. Right now he's playing through Doom 3, but he's using the vanilla version, just like I would, instead of the BFG edition. Love to see it. Just love to see it. That is many Hell Knight. I should not still be alive. Yay, 14 health. I should super not still be alive, so I should definitely save. Alex asks, wait, what type? Well, we don't know what kind of archvile it's going to be. I'm hoping... Oh, what type? Oh, like when I said parry attack. So a lot of monsters in the Dark Ages have, like, you know, their regular attacks. You'll see them as red. But then they've got a green attack that you can deflect with your shield and punish them with. And, you know, many enemies have that. Some enemies don't. Discord Light. Yeah, that's, if what you're describing is that, then that sounds like it would be fun. Alex says he could summon or resurrect or both, so he nerfs the BFG. Well, that's exactly it. As long as, like, the thing that he means most is the arena's about to be populated again, and God, if he's able to summon, or, I mean, imagine he can do both, right? Now, with the amount of enemies you can have in the Dark Ages, which are now, we're basically back up to these counts, that's gonna be so just off the walls. I cannot wait to see what people do with Archviles in the Ripatorium. Oh no! That's right, fight each other. Oh God, I'm getting slam banged from both sides. I wonder if the Archvile will be able to bring in, like, whole groups of enemies instead of just one. Wouldn't that be a hell of a thing? Because, yeah, like, peppering the battlefield with the occasional Hell Knight definitely spices things up, especially if it's like a battle knight. But could you imagine just like a phalanx of imps appearing out of nowhere? And they just keep coming until you destroy him? Oh man, there's so much potential for this to be like the best worst thing ever. Alex says, Hugo, make a troll arena that's just a slaughter map and my life is yours. Bro, we gotta get you some Dark Ages. Whoa! I think you could subside on the Dark Ages Horde mode for, like, ever. That'll give you the flexibility to, like, just, no joke, make it endless. What opened? Oh! That's what opened! Farrell says, brush the chicken breast with a bit of avocado oil. Sprinkle on the Goya adobo seasoning. Cook for 27 to 30 minutes at 400 Fahrenheit. Sounds delicious, honestly. Adobo sauce is good stuff. I like using that as part of a mixture for when I'm making, like, homemade pizza sauce. The adobo sauce gives it an extra bite. Alex says, I still hope they'll bring back the Bagular the Balgar demons. That's what you mean. The Hellguard and even the spirits. Overrated as fuck. I hate them too. The spirits are an interesting spice. I despise them when I'm fighting, you know, that last phase of Dr. Hayden. But in the battlefield, I don't mind them that much, honestly. Unless they get into a Doom Hunter. Then I mind. Because that's a serious problem. Because then you can't break their sled, and that's a big problem. Dude, she says, nice, I'll have to try that out sometime. Yeah, I think we all should try that out. That just sounds like good eating. Plot twist, Farrell has a secret cooking channel. Oh, what was that? Ooh, armor. Oh, can I make that? No. Probably make that. Oh. Oh, now do you go back up? No. Works for me. Alex says, let me tell you a tech. Micromissile and lock-on combo. Micromissile? Oh, you know what? For some reason, I thought you meant lock-on, and I thought maybe that's a bit slow to pair with the microwave beam. But, you know, I appreciate the spirit of keeping them in place. You know, preventing that stupid meatball shuffle. That's actually not a bad idea. But, yeah, giving them, like, a quick lick with the microwave beam and just filling them full of micromissiles, that's good thinking. Especially if you've got, like, the whatchamacallit there. That max-out perk that gives you the infinite rocket hose, which is one of my favorite weapons in modern Doom. Pharaoh is actually a disciple of Gordon Ramsay. Oh, okay. You can speed up the lock-on with another tech. Ah, there you go. Well, that's just a way to start erasing everything in sight. Oh, wait, no. That lowered this. We hit that. And now we need out of here. Okay. That didn't yield anything new, it seems. It seems. Alex says, shoot once and lock on. It's oddly fast as fuck. And after 2 lock-ons, it's just mean bean again and repeat. So yeah, that pattern sounds like it would stun lock them into just getting more rocket blows. Farrell says, the chicken is burnt! Oh, the burned chicken? That's painful. I'm sorry to hear that. But it's chicken, right? So I'm sure it's still salvageable. It's pretty hard to truly ruin chicken. Pardon me. There's something I'm not doing. I'm feeling it. I just don't know what. Okay, so we're back out here. Blue door. Oh! Oh, has the red key lowered? I bet that's what happened. Alex says, also, remember the tech I was doing with the chain gun? Its bigger older brother, the bulldozer tech? Oh, with the shield ram? Oh, the shield ram is such a goated move. It did lower. What the fuck lowered? Ah! This might have not been the best place to go. Oh, but also yes. See, now that Nightmare Spectre, that's expected. I remember that like in the official release of PlayStation 1 Final Doom. That's normal. Fucking Nightmare Chain Gunners! God damn it! There we go. That's a lot of stuff teleporting in. I expect every tunnel has just become clogged with everything. Redlining the audio, that's good. Definitely a concern when chaos breaks out this catastrophically. Oh no! Oh, there's still so many. Yeah, fuck each other up. Oh, what was that? That sudden right turn. The biggest whiff. Oh, what? How many of them are there? The answer is simply yes. Farrell says, no, that was my textual Gordon Ramsay impression. Oh! I get you now. Alex says, yeah, now I discovered ancient tech from 3 years ago about how my technique of rams was wrong, forgetting I could slow down time. Yeah, that's another way you can take advantage of it. Especially with, like, you know, multi-directionally. Because sometimes, like, if you trip a Cyber Demon up, you can get far enough inside his hitbox that he can't do anything about it. He just kind of expires. It's hilarious, honestly. It's not something I've been able to do reliably, or even once, honestly, but I've seen videos of people pulling it off, and it looks damn satisfying. I'm not quite there yet. I need to get gooder. Phil asked, was Resident Evil 8 beaten? Yes, it was, Phil. Also, welcome. Good to have you. I didn't know I was going to be on, like, the home stretch. I thought after I beat Heisenberg that there would be, like, another castle, but it just kind of hit the gas right to the end, and that's not a bad thing. It was a good time. I finally got to fire my retirement magnum bullets. Alright, red door. There we go. Pharaoh says it's way too early for chicken. I'm just getting my oatmeal going. Chicken is a good time anytime. Especially if it's deep fried. That'll wake you up. Or just give you a bigger nap. Who knows? Imagine starting your day with KFC. Aha! The red door. Alex says, you know, as an introduction to the Archvile, imagine going in an old map remastered, all the demons are dead, and you just walk, and there's a cutscene that plays him resurrecting every demon is sending you to the start of the map so you can truly start. That sounds like something somebody could honestly make. And that sounds like an experience I want to play for sure. Phil says, oh, I missed the boulder punching asshole line. that line took me the fuck out. Oh man, I was laughing so much. Did not see that coming. It was perfect. Fucking Nightmare Cactus. See what I mean about doubling hit points? That is a damage sponge. And these guys are just practically nothing berries by comparison. Cacademon's all... Oh, Jesus. I guess we should pay attention to our health. No, don't exit. Oh, that's extra options. Duh. Phil says, I'm checking in briefly for the most remote... From the most location... Blech. From the most remote location yet for a dungeon viewer. I don't know why I choked on every single word of that sentence. It was like my speech centers were just being disassembled. I'll blame the cacodemons. Where are you checking in from now, Phil? Everyone gangster till all the tyrants show. Yeah, the cyberdemon is that kind of enemy. Makes everyone just kind of lock in like, ah, shit. And I mean, you have to, because otherwise you're eating shitloads of missile. And that tends to hurt, like a lot. Says remote location. Ah, I figured once I finally got through that sentence. Don't know why I had such a hard time with it, but where are you at now? Are you somewhere in the outer warp of space? Perhaps America? Oh, there was imps back here the whole time? No wonder I was getting my ass beat. I was focusing on the wrong stuff, but they were blending so well. It's almost like their natural camouflage was working. There. No more fireballs from you guys. Pharaoh says the word remote is Dan's ultimate weakness. Something about it sure was. It proved a valiant enemy. For no reason. Is Phil stuck in Guantanamo Bay? I mean, maybe. He committed some Canadian speech crime, perhaps. Google Goat Island Long Lake. Huh. Alright. Wait. Okay, no, you're trapped behind a cage. I can trust you not to bite my face off. Let's do this real quick. Goat Island, Long Lake, NS. Show it to me on maps. Oh, wow, you're out there. You live literally in the middle of the lake. That's hilarious. Awesome, though. What brings you out to that area? Farrell says, hey, Dan, when did you set down the Wii remote? Somewhere. Wii games are something I keep meaning to try to introduce to the channel. Just never find the right segue for them. Wii is chock full of good stuff, though. Of course, I need to test whether or not that's viable in the area, because sometimes I get a little bit too into swings. I'll end up, like, smashing my animation disc, being like, shit! Phil says, wanted to take a hike before the Nor'Waster hit. The lake is frozen, so I'm taking a break on the speck of an island. Okay, so you're going on the big ol' hike. I mean, yeah, that's a good thing to get in before that awful storm comes in. I was supposed to have stuff to do on that day, but that got canceled in the, preempting of it. Which is good, keep everyone safe. Nor'Waster, though, that's an excellent term. I'm going to remember that. Okay. What am I missing? I have all 3 keys. I need to get in there somehow, I'm pretty sure. How does a guy get in there, I wonder? This... Well, if this were Quake, I would just rocket jump. But this ain't that. How the hell do we get in there? It feels like the... Yeah. The line def says they're interactable. They should come down. How do they come down? Or... Oh, is it you? No. Wait, that looked like it came down. Wrong direction. I don't think this switch is connected to anything I'm interested in. I don't even hear where it's going back up. Phil says, I think I found a hillbilly camp. It's a funny word from an honest typo using my phone. Well, I'm keeping it. It's an excellent word. Typo be damned. Okay, so something in here is lowering. At least it sounds that way. Is it out here? That sounds close. Oh, it's the map. That was totally worth all that attention. Oh my god. Well, now that I know it, I might as well get it. No switches, nothing of interest. Damn! Phil says, I hope I don't get deliverenced. I think it might be a bit cold for that. That would be a particularly determined hillbilly. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Phil about to reenact RE8 on Goat Island. He's gonna get abducted. Then he can Lego his hand back on. We get him the right kind of lake water. Why won't you lower? What am I missing? Doesn't seem to be anything out this way. Make him squeal like a pig! Exactly, Ferducci. Whole new term behind, whole new meaning behind ice fishing. Phil says, oh god, I hear banjos. Then you are going in the wrong direction. Never have banjos ever signified anything good about to happen to you. I swear, I've hit every last interactable I can think of. No, we know what that lowers. It's not that. I hear something's alive and hungry. How do we get over there? Eh. Oh, that's a good start. Well, you know what? It's some form of progress, so I'm going to take it. about we just use this? A bit more of an effective tool against the knights. You guys, on the other hand, are just begging for a preferate. And that delicious, delicious chain gun stun lock. Oh, there's shit behind me. For a second, I thought there were more commandos. Wait. I heard shotguns. Shotguns that were not mine. Whoa! Whoa! There! Whew, that was some crowd control. Whenever it says, quick fill, find lube. To stand up in Frostbite, that would be quite a commercial endorsement. Phil says, okay, I'm heading back across the lake. Hopefully my fantasy doesn't break through the ice like dozens of those PSAs that we were forced to watch in grade school. I think you mean feet, and your phone is trying to make you sound silly. But I get you. Oh man, some of those PSAs were so great. And of course, we all love the G.I. Joe ones. I'm totally going so fast. Oh, fuck! Give him the stick. Don't give him the stick. I was honestly debating saving that for some reason, even though I desperately needed the recharge. I like when I can keep them away from me. It's nice. Goddamn phone. I tried to say fat ass. That makes a bit more sense. Your phone is just out to get you, or at least your autocorrect is. Now what did that do? What did you open? What did you do? Is this? No. This isn't the right room. You still have... Oh, wait. Hooray! Fuck this place. Inferno of Blood. Oh, good. That's always a promising thing to call something. Well, now we immediately save. For a second, I'm just going to be like, the door that doesn't open. Not a great way to start a level. Okay, not bad. Not terrible. I think we gotta jump across to fight him. I can't believe we made that. Ah, there's the rest of the mess. Oh, hell yeah. Keep whooping each other's ass. Oh, not me. It's each other. Ow! Friggin' Revenant RNG. Right. Now, how do we get out of here? Of course it's a platform directly in the Revenant's view. That's exactly where I wanted to be. Good. Actually, fight that cacodemon. Oh, he won! Good for you, buddy. Good. I think it's going to be having to jump across both? Oh, I suppose. Ooh, BFG. Wait, I have that. I hear revenants. You guys descended a lot quicker than I thought you would. Oh, I see. Ow, my face. Oh, good. That floor doesn't hurt. Yeah! I was wondering how long I could keep that dance up. He jibbed another guy. Inferno of blood indeed. Turns out you just needed to get the party started. Now, everyone can bottleneck their way in. That did not go quite so well. Perhaps having all of their attention at once is not the winning play. But it is the most fun one. Phil says, I made it across the lake. I don't get to be a statistic to discourage kids from playing hockey on the ice. Boo. No Canadian heritage moment for you. Okay. You dicks down here are problems. Now, if I can just keep everything between that Revenant and I, him and that Hell Knight will do a lot of my work for me. That Caco was getting hung up on that corner. That's right. Fuck him up. No, not him. That's me. Oh, boy. Huh. Well, you know what? That almost went pretty okay. Maybe the trick is just heavier weapons. Only 20 cells. Yeah, there's... Rockets might get the job done. Phil asks, before I go, what was the RE8 consensus? Yay or nay? I'm leaning on yay. I actually plan on replaying it with New Game Plus at some point. It made a very good first impression on me, suffice to say. Enough that I'm starting to go, you know what, maybe 9's not necessarily off my radar yet. No, you don't. Trying to get the best of my back. Oh, that's where that goes. That's handy to know. If anything, what I need to find on my next play of Resident Evil 8 is what the hell animal gives you that that fine meat, the super meat, the succulent meal, so I can get that health upgrade. Not that I ended up needing it, but, you know, completionist's sake. Phil asked, did Resident Evil 8 get DLC? I don't actually know. I would have to check Steam. You know what? There's a perfect opportunity, too. Let's just open Steam here. RE8. Base game. What's Gold Division? It seems there is DLC. Winter's Expansion. Street Wolf outfit, extra contests, all access voucher, the Trauma Pack, and original soundtrack. Okay, well there's DLC to get. A succulent Chinese meal. Phil gets it. Phil got what I was getting to. Rockets were a good idea, but not the right play. Oh, right. That just kind of stopped instead of continuing somewhere. Unleash democracy manifest. Shouldn't have bothered focusing on that imp for that second. Of course, I say that now, but I'll be happy I did once I take that teleporter. I love when they get too hung up on the terrain. It looks like they're just bouncing erratically. Wow. Oh, I was getting hung up on one that was trying to get at me. I see. I see. I didn't think that one could float over that far. Well, says, gentlemen, this is democracy manifest. It is. It's being served to me over and over by the masses. Well, I don't accept it. Demonic democracy. Cannot be accepted. Democracy. Yeah! Aces. All right. That is a perfectly cromulent opportunity to save. Should have stayed on the rocket launcher. I forgot about him. I completely forgot about him. Nope, that's the wrong game. Get your hands off my penis! What a thing that incident was. Absolutely legendary. Fuck! Oh man, I couldn't have made that up. It's like I tried to do that. Okay, now you. Clearly no rockets. There. That's how that should have gone. Without the catastrophic loss in health. Oh, right. I suppose we should have got the yellow key before intending to go to the yellow door. Fancy that. Let's see, none of those sewers go anywhere. There's got to be... Well, there's the blue key. Alright. How do we lower the blue key? Or perhaps jump to the blue key? More important question, where are all those revenants? I prefer not to find out all at the same time if possible. Well, I suppose to be fair, they didn't dump revenants. They just chose knights. I suppose it's not really that. Ah, there's the other one. It's okay, we'll have them evened out. Before he even sets foot in here. And look at that. Brother already down. 2 for 1! He was a specter. And so was that imp. Uncommon in the official release. to say the least. But that's the magic of fan releases. Always taking you off guard. Was that a plasma gun? Yes, I need that ammunition, thank you. I wonder if the Spectre effect does anything for them apart from just change them visually. Doesn't seem like they have any more hit points. It's probably all it is, honestly, just a cosmetic change. But still neat. There we go. Maybe shouldn't hit all the switches at once. Ooh, hit each other. Save me some work. There you go. Get him! Fuck him up! Yeah! Good job, Hell Knight! Ow, my face. Now, where are those? Ah, I see. Alex says, thank God the nightmare doesn't make them faster. Yeah, that would be a serious problem, actually. A tremendous problem. That is one I would not care with. Or for. Jeez. Shit. How far back was that? Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could have been the start of the stage all over again. Yeah, that's the only place we can go, so... No more advanced scavenging for us. That's right, everybody. Get in here. Bunch up. Haha! Now fuck with each other! Oh, you found your way around. You've earned a couple shells. Oh, no! They're using navigation to get around. That's not part of the deal. Fine, I guess I'll wipe them out. There. That should even out here a little bit. Maybe should have kept that out. I'll take that. Definitely take that in a heartbeat. And now we save, so we don't repeat this process again. Ah, it's because I hit him first, isn't it? But he hit you harder. That's got to count for something. You know what? We did just save. Now, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Hit each other. Oh, what? I suppose I don't... Ah! I passed up a bunch of good opportunities there. I was about to say, I don't know why I'm shocked, because he won last time, too. Man, that knight wasted no time just taking him down. And now where's the other door? That imp did not stand a chance. Okay, so there's other knights. That's really good to be aware of. Oh, there's tons of playmates in here. That's right, everybody. Get nice and pissed. Not at me! You're supposed to fight each other, you fucks! There! That went just a tiny bit better. They're still revenants. I hear them. Who did that? I'll take that, thank you. They're gonna put all those revenants on me at once, aren't they? Oh wait, no, those are just the guys I ran away from earlier. That's right, keep fucking each other up. No, you're not supposed to do that to me. How dare your projectiles reach over the fence? That's clearly illegal. Ah, couldn't avoid that one. I probably could have if I moved better, to be honest, but clearly that was not in the cards. Okay, but now we have a yellow key. So that'll give us at least our next direction. How are you still alive? I thought I killed that entire room. Nuh-uh. I was sitting there contemplating whether that was a blue key or a soul sphere, and then the game reminded me, don't ever stop moving. Thank God there's not an archvile in this mess. At least those missiles turn in a pretty wide berth. So maneuvering them into things is actually a viable technique instead of an accidental technique. Ah, yes! Yes! The yellow door! Ha ha ha! Save. Alex says, I forgot how grim, bloody, and yellow early Doom levels were. It's true, particularly on the PlayStation, actually. But of course, a lot of that has to do with the colored lighting. Lots of yellow sectors. But there is like an overall favoritism towards that color. No denying that. He says, while standing in possibly the least yellow thing of the game. But, you know, considering where we just were. But we still got grim and bloody. Oh, there was a Spectre Caco. That's where the damage was coming from. I should say there was more than one. There! Anyone else want a piece? Jeez! What, is our cells seriously full? Oh, nope, that stuff actually hurts. Oh, 3% health. That is obviously the best time with which a man can save. This is gonna be an interesting nut to crack. Maybe I can, first of all, not get caught unawares by him. In fact, let's just feed him a healthy dose of plasma. I think I know how we can get rid of the problem on the other side here. Perfect. And we even got some health out of it. Got to love it. That's where we're supposed to go, is it? I don't trust that. Thank you, Plasma. I don't think I would have survived that without it. You seriously want me to run back through the muck? Huh. How am I gonna do this? Well, I suppose your cells, that's a little bit of health. Okay, we got it that time. Now, about those imps. Actually, that's a legit time to save. Health, 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 health. And the blue key. All right, we're getting it back. All right. Definitely save. Now, where's the blue door? I don't quite remember. I don't remember this either. Maybe the two are one and the same. Damn it. How many of you are there? I mean, probably all of them. Okay, well, I don't think the blue key is that way. There's definitely a secret, but... Wait, where's that initial courtyard I came at? Wasn't that blue locked? This wasn't the place I was talking about. That would have been... There's the blue door. Oh, shit! Just what? Oh, shit! That's a problem. That's an exit. I see a lot of ammo being saved. That was a really good just... Uh-oh. The Baron's Banquet. You know what I bet we're going to see a lot of? Imps. That's honestly probably going to be true no matter what. Oh yeah, duh, we beat the level. That means we've earned a save. Whoop, what was that? Ah, fucking chain gunner. It's been the universal tragedy of zombies in the original Doom. A single grunt could mean one of 3 different types of enemy. Because the zombies all moan the same. Between either handgun, shotgun, or chain gunner. They really densely packed this hallway. No complaints, especially when it's giving me this much ammo. I have to wonder, will there be an even bigger ambush preventing me from getting out? Very strong possibility that's true. Now what have I done? Okay. That's a lot of cells to just leave on the ground. So I don't trust, like, any of that whatsoever. I really don't trust it. Oh! You get back. You stay back. I did not mean to fall out of that building. I saw you, Commando, trying to get in some cheap licks. But I got you. Every chain gun used so far in this level has just been sustained Rambo firing. I mean, what is the chain gun made for if not that exact thing? Who's doing that? Oh, more Spectre things. I could swear there's a shotgunner or something around here, though, that I just haven't gotten to yet. I was right. Oh, you're back there. No wonder you're just getting in hits. You go away. Be expunged. You are not required. Interesting place to set yourself up. Right next to my ammo restock. Again, hard to complain, just highly questionable. And there's still more cells to come back for later. Oh, instant refill. All right then. I guess we should see... Oh, do we have to go back there? Yeah, I think we do. Ah, there's stairs. So we were meant to come up here in some capacity. Except maybe not the stage capacity. Or the level solving one. All that got us is a shotgun? That cost so much more than I got. Suppose we didn't open this part yet. Now, what have we got going on here? Not bad. Could be worse. Any imp that thinks it can survive a super shotgun blast is playing games with my patience. Oh yeah, I'll just casually ignore these 5 Hell Knights. There are 4 knights! That's right, Commandos. Just spread that love everywhere. I see you sneaky bitches. Sneak berries trying to get a good... You almost got one. Hey, rad suit. Oh, I'm getting exposed on all angles. Glad to see the knights taking care of the commandos. Jeez! Of course that ambush wasn't done. Of course it wasn't. Can't believe I let myself get hit there. You, just by yourself, really. Do I have rockets? Yeah, how about... Damn you, momentum! There. No more of that nonsense. For a moment, I thought I had a clever way around needing a yellow key. That is not a clever way around anything. I thought I hit the fire button in time. Oh boy. When did we last? Yay! Very close. Right, now. If we can just find that door before I throw it open like a madman. Just a minor pasting. I think that's a much better outcome. Wasn't there a yellow key in here? Oh no, it looks like there was a red one and I seem to have grabbed it. Good. Okay, well at least it's just those two. But you're gonna have to come to me. Excellent. I wonder if we're gonna get any news about the DLC for the Dark Ages anytime soon. It's been doing a lot more social media activity recently for their 35th anniversary, but you know, that's when the big announcements come out on years numbered like that. Maybe they'll favor us with some knowledge. and some hype. That will be something I will definitely be going back to the second it's available. Was asked earlier whether or not I'd do more Dark Ages on the channel, and yeah, of course I will. For the DLC at the very least. Now that I play the game a lot more regularly from my first time through, I'm a bit better at the systems too, so things will go a bit better. That's a lot of problems. I think that's exactly what they make this bad boy for. Except the trick is you gotta use it on time, and not let the wind-up get you wasted. At least they're loading us up on rockets. Out you go. Out you go. That softens everyone up nicely. I see you, Spectre Chain Gunner. You aren't pulling that shit on me. Alex says, I sure wouldn't mind to see your growth in the Dark Ages. Ah, stupid nightmare commando. It'll look like a totally different player, I'm sure. Unlike Resident Evil, I'm pretty good about remembering how to counterattack. I definitely was not that way when I started playing Dark Ages, even towards the end. I just want them to post more big Horde mode levels. Well, not necessarily big ones, just new ones. Cycle them out, keep them fresh. And of course, that's the other thing, I suppose. If you're a Dark Ages player and you've come up with some Horde mode settings, you know, give me the codes. I'll put them in and play your setup. See how it throws me around. Because that's the cool thing about it right now. I mean, it's kind of weird that it's almost like swapping friend codes for Nintendo, but, you know, it gets you the level. I'm glad for all the presets, because that was the one thing I didn't like at first, was that I'd have to manually set everything, which isn't so bad to do, like, you know, a couple of times, but having to do that every single time got old. But now with those glorious presets, because, you know, I'm more of a just want to play the stages rather than make the stages. I think he's stuck. Oh, those are unleashing the commandos. Oh, wait, that's not a commando. Whatever. I still want them to die immediately. I'll take it. That is a far more desirable end result. Oh! And then the level just suddenly stops. Tomb of Malevolence. Oh, gotta love these names. Yeah, that already looks like a very, very malevolent area. Health, open spaces, and no demons. Suspicious. suspicious and deeply curious. More health, more armor, and still no demons. Curiouser and... Okay, the invulnerability sphere? And a fully dressed out rocket launcher. Okay, what are you about to do to me? That is so many fucking imp. Oh, that's a cyber demon. Can we waste him before the invulnerability runs out? Is that a second cyber? Oh my god, it's a nightmare cyber demon. It is a nightmare cyber demon. I was not prepared for that outcome. No wonder they give you so many rockets. I take everything back. Yeah, regular cyber demon probably would have died by now. Oh, do we have another invulnerability around here? That would be helpful. Not necessary, but helpful. Last words before demon rape. Alex says, nightmare cyber demon. I was joking. Oh, I know. I know you were joking. The game, however, was not. I should save that. Light amp? I don't recall pick. I heard another cyber demon sound. That better not be another nightmare cyber demon. Be very, very displeased if that's the case. My god, you take so much fucking rockets! Oh! This was not a good idea. So many imp. I hear him behind me. Well, it's just the best possible time to save. Turned out being a great place to save. Alright, that'll simmer the imps down for at least a minute. Oh! What? He found me. Oh, he also blew me the fuck up. That's really rare when your head explodes in the stat bar. He got me good. That's probably just freeing more imps. That's not what I want. Get up, get up, get up, get up! Okay, now he's down there. Oh, come on. You don't lower? Well, at least he's smashing the hell out of imps. Huh. Man, what I would do to have an unmaker right now, that would fix his wagon. Oh, light amp's wearing off. Oh, helps where health is wearing off. Too close. Oh, man, he took that right in the face. Whoa. So many missiles. When does it end? So much of this arena is getting carved out. At least we still got some places to hide. Or at least a pillar we can use. There we go! Oh man, that punishment. Okay. Now, what the fuck was actually in here that he could have been guarding? A key? The exit? Is there seriously nothing else in here? That can't be right. No hidden switch here for me to hit? There was that invulnerability. That would have been cool. But there's no switches. Oh, I see a teleporter. Back where we started. This wasn't here before, though. Oh! I guess you were just the exit. Hooray! We killed everybody! The garrison. Whoa! Hey, I remember you from Final Doom. You weren't in the official release for PlayStation 1, but you were in the PC. I don't remember very much of this level. I just remember it as a surface level. At a surface level. God damn. Word processing ability just falls by the minute. Ah! I can't believe I avoided damage that whole time I was trying to drink. I did not have the dexterity to just go over and hit pause once I took that other hand off the controller. The decisions were committed. How did you miss all of them? Okay, no, you got one. Did I just end up crushing him? Okay, so there's multiple crushers. And there's bullshit hiding back here. Hey, how about it? Step in the crusher, sir. Come on, Tubby Tubby. Would you get under here? It's just faster. Don't think we want to play too much in that toxic muck. I don't readily see a way out. So that's probably a death pit. How were most of those shells missing them? Should have guessed the indication was clear. Well, I guess we don't come back here till we have some keys. Or at the very least the blue key. Easy enough. Now, the question is... why aren't you lowered? God damn it! Come on now, what did we miss from back... oh, there's a switch. Oh, a teleporter. Alright. Oh, okay. I have the key now. Love it when a plan works out accidentally. This is the wrong direction. Well, wait a minute then. How the fuck are we supposed to get out? Ah, ha ha ha. We get out that way. Alright, red key. Thank you, map. Where do we stuff you? That's pretty obviously blue. Oh, come on, don't run away from me. What are you doing that for? I have only your interests in mind. Of course, they're only how they related to mine. How much easier the level is without you in it. Nice. Gotta love a threefer when you land that. You, give me the blue key. Lower, damn you! I desire more door unlocking. I haven't even opened the red door yet. Of course, the real $64,000 question is, where the hell is the red door? Alright, we're missing something. We have to be. It is that simple. I guess we go back down here? Well, that doesn't make sense, though. Because what we needed was the blue key for down here. At least we can easily remember the way back out. Instead of having to fumble along now. Wait, all right, we can't get in there yet. Here, red key, red key, red key. Door. Oh, come on. You want to open? You want to give me a free navigational point? Because this is just leading back to nothing. And red keys shouldn't lead back to nothing. What is that? Oh, that's the way in there. We can't shoot that switch because it won't auto-aim down. What could we possibly be doing? That gets us back down there. Can't activate that. Well, we're not hitting that. That's exactly where it is! Give me the fucking key! None of those are activatable. Well... Huh. What am I missing? Alex says, I'm playing an online game and I can feel the dev updating because its laggy server isn't supported as much. So you know when they're under the hood. But you know, at least there's still support happening. Unfortunately, not every game is so fortunate to be blessed with support. I had to have missed something. I mean, that much is obvious. Something be wrong. What have we missed? That blue key should at least be coming down. Or we should be given passage to a red door. So what the hell did we miss down here? It's literally the only place the solution could be. Alex says, I was beating newbies with the most juice combo. Lagged for 1 second, then woke up dead. Ain't that a bitch? I gotta imagine that little dude's like, what's happening? Oh my god, I don't care. I'm going for this win. Wouldn't blame them at all. Hello? Hey, are you a solution? Are you a hidden solution? Well, you're something. No! Damn it! Okay, that's... So then what the fuck do we do with that? Alex says, I was giving them the juicy gain of damage. I assume you were making it taste good, so they'd want more. But then, you stopped pouring. Wasn't enough. Okay, well that's not the red door. Alex says, I bet he went out of his room to his parents, showing him on the iPad how he killed me. Just, Mommy, I beat the online man. He was being mean. Yes, dear. Screenshotted, immortalized. What in the fuck? Because now we're just back out here with nothing different. I don't think there was any additional switches that had any effect on something here. I hear other people getting cranky. Look, bud, I'd like to be over there fighting with you, but here's the thing. The level's not fucking letting me. It needs to give me a key. But it won't. Not willingly.
Give it to me.
It's just beyond the... So they're blocking me for blue access. Then shouldn't blue not be coming down? Alex says, my online name will never be the same. He might as well become those YouTubers similar to Moist Critical, covering people or drama and making video essays about me and my stupidity. That is certainly a way someone can go with their time on YouTube. It seems to work for a number of people. I have to imagine it like really helps when you've got like a total crazy person you're talking about. What does that open? It sounds like it's opening something out there. It's definitely opening something here. Ah! The teleporter! Oh my god. I think we found the way. And that probably lowered shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my god. There we go. Alex says, when it works, it fucking works. Yup. And then when it doesn't, be ready to be wondering what in the fuck for a very long time. But now, we definitely save. Oh boy. And eat a shotgun. 2 shotgun shells. Call those an angry breakfast. Hey, Baron. We've mostly been getting knights. Blech. Now what? Don't want to pick... You know what? Whatever. I'm sure I'll deal with the consequences. This power-up has never served me well. Ever. Because it throws everybody's aim off, but I'm used to dodging their aim as though they're actually aiming at me. So usually with this power-up, at least for its duration, it feels more like a power down, because the way that they try to aim off to show that they're invisible, they end up hitting me more. So it really just doesn't go. It just doesn't. Alex says, I've been watching a Spanish Twitch streamer who was struggling to beat Taras Nabad. Joined in and helped with tips and support, and he actually did it. Was surprised how much he thanked me when it felt like I was doing the bare minimum. I'm not Spanish, he must know enough English. That's a pretty fair assumption. But that's cool. People love it when you jump in and, like, help them when they're just going through. I mean, Taras Nabad. Nightmare Mancubus? I mean, after the Nightmare Cyber Demon, why am I shocked by anything anymore? But Taras Nabad is something I could easily understand somebody struggling with. There are 3 BFG shots. I'm pretty sure it only took 1, but damn, I was very saltedly mad. Alex says, this was the spirit back in the day. I would hope it would be the spirit at all times. I would hope. Because helping your fellow Slayer is always a good thing. Alex says, the thing is, that man was actually good at the game, but Taras Nabad just countered him. Taras Nabad is like the steepest difficulty increase of Eternal. Cultist base notwithstanding. Fuck the cultist base. I'm resentful of how many Ultra Nightmare runs that level has taken from me. But the amount of stuff that throws at you just then and there, that level's the last hard skill check before the end of the game. I guess we go back down? Oh wait, yeah, because I've got those keys now. Except we don't need there. We need to go down, I think. Yes, because we have the blue key now. My brain is not rotting out the side of my head and remembering things incorrectly. For the most part. That's such a bitch when a level just plays like right against your greater sensibilities deliberately. Red and yellow exit. I think... I didn't even see him! Fucking Nightmare Caco's blending into everything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna want that. And you know what? Yeah, look at how that makes the Nightmare bodies contrast. If there's another Nightmare Caco down there, I'll know. Whoa! Actually, that looks like a good time to save, is what that is. Oh, wait, what? that was just the ending? Okay. What a strange level. Gotta love classic Doom like that. I remember this level too. Also from Final Doom. Again, not the official PS1 release, but the PC original. And here I thought we were done with the cut levels. Ah. Okay, good. I thought I heard that missile smash against something, but good to know. Who did that? Nightmare imp strutting around like he owns the place. You I command to be gone. Just all the way gone. Goodbye. Oh, for a second I thought there was a key mounted here. It's like, why would you be giving me a key this quickly, this easily? How did I simply allow that to hit me? What? Where the hell did you come from? Good night. And Mr. trying to flank me. Whomst? Where, Mr. Hit Scanner? Okay, that wasn't a hit scanner, that was a projectile. Be dead down there. Be dead wherever you choose. Okay, the long range bastards are mostly dealt with. Minor cleanup detail, no problem. For a minute I thought from far away that these were buckshot from something else. Thought I'd somehow missed a ton of hit scanners that were close. Or that their guns weren't making noise. That would be terrible. Completely silent hit scanners? Well, at least you're visible. And not silent. I hear you, snarling bitches. Yet I'm not sure what kind of zombies you are, I just know you're there. Less the one that I just knocked down. I bet there's something awful in there. Like a switch. A complicated switch. Where's this gonna go? Are you kidding me? This is just the start of the level. Why would you put that much effort for a teleporter that... Who did that? Who the fuck keeps doing that? You're around here somewhere, hit scanner. I'm going to find you. Alex says, hot take, Tars Nabad for me is kind of chill. Till the coin room and troll room. The coin room is such a piece of just... Yeah, it is a troll room. Like, what else could you call it? Especially if you're playing the master level. That's just, you know, you kind of think the level designer hates you personally. Just like, how much shit is needed for this? Mainly because my gunless shenanigans turned me into the Marauder. Well, that's exactly, you know, cause and effect there. You got, like, crazy good at the game. I went there twice. Why did I think going there a second time would produce different results? Wow, I needed that. Like, big bad. The DMZ. Nice. Nice. Red key. Less nice. But at least the welcoming party's dealt with. Seems pretty sparsely populated for a DMZ. Okay, we need the blue key for that. Fine. Huh. Then... where's the any key? Suppose it'd be good to just start with the red. Wherever they're hiding that. Yellow would be grand. We were already in here. There was nothing but health. Everyone was happy. That's a red door. That's a complex in which we need the blue key. Oh, look at that. A blue key. When the hell did that open? But this is why we saved. This is why we saved. So now, we should probably just have a... yeah, there we go. Plasma gun to just shred this son of a bitch as soon as we get there. Alex says, for EX, I'm doing a live run right now. Hey, awesome! I've turned the last Marauder into paste. Watch my hot talk be my doom. That's always what happens, right? The second you're like, oh, I got this. I'm just vibing. Then the vibes stop. Very suddenly. It's like, shit, where did that come from? Where did that come from? Just one brutally successive hit after another. Alright, Mr. Red Key. I remember where you go. What? What? I don't know what it asked of me. What the fuck would I need a red key for that? Okay, this seems a bit more red key like. That'd be like any time I was playing classic Doom back in the day. And then, you know, my friend watching be like, hey, you might want to watch out for some, you know, insert X threat here. And I'd be like, nonsense. Every time I said the word nonsense, my death followed in seconds. Every single time. Both of those teleporters just take you back to the start. What the fuck? What even is this? And also this. Both of these teleporters do, like, nothing. Let's see, there's the toxic crap. The map says there's nothing. And then we're just back to the start. Surely something is about to... That's a new series of sounds. Ah! Ah! There's a lot of really strange architecture choices in here. I'm forever going to be scratching my head at that particular red door that just led to a chute, like a way out. Like there was an arrow there and everything, so you'd think there'd be something of note there, but there was fucking nothing. It was just an extra way out of that particular room. So odd. Whatever, we got the Rello. The Rello. The yellow key. The Hive. Whoa! Perfect. Absolutely perfect way to start. So first thing we're gonna do is save. And now... 6. Actually, what time we got? Oh, damn, that's a shame. But that's actually very timely. We have run out of the available time that we have to stream today. Hope you had a lot of fun, everybody. I sure did, beating Resident Evil 8 out of certainly not my expectations, and it was good to bring this back. I really like this version of Doom. It's a lot of fun to revisit. But then again, I just like Doom. I very seldom have to be tricked into playing it. Be sure to join us next week for... Oh, right. We've knocked both games out of the stratosphere. So that's 2 whole slots. Maybe I should do something with that. Yeah, okay. So there's either going to be a poll throughout the week as normal, or maybe there'll just be teasers if I can think of something else fun to do. Alex says, have a nice rest of your day, folks. Well, thank you, and I hope all of you have the rest nice to your day. All right, everybody. Thanks again for spending time with me. I hope to see you next week for more gaming nonsense. Until then, have a good one, guys.